Hello everyone, this is RaySpace and welcome back to my Neofly career in Microsoft Flight Sim, this time Flight Sim 2020 for reasons I will explain. For the previous flight, I tried to do it as a YouTube live stream because I was planning to go from Newport News straight across the Atlantic to Britain to Cambridge, and I was delivering coffee. There was 6,000 or so pounds of coffee that I had to send across. And, well, because of a fuel crossfeed issue, the fuel crossfeed wasn't working in the DC-6, I decided to land at St. John's because the tanks are uneven, so if the fuel crossfeed isn't working, then I would ultimately lose two engines or not be able to use all of my fuel, and I really needed to use all of my fuel in order to get across the Atlantic from Newport News. So I landed at St. John's. That was a heck of a landing. You can watch the live stream if you want to find out how that worked. However, after I landed, I tried to proceed continuing across the Atlantic, and unfortunately, Flight Sim 2024 died. It froze on me, and so I've decided that long flights with Flight Sim 2024 are just not a good idea. It is not the first time it froze on me on a long flight, so I'm back in Flight Sim 2020. Now, because it froze on me, Neofly decided to send me to this other airport. Here's St. John's down here, but it froze on me around here-ish, so it decided to send me to this Fogo. The problem with Fogo is that it's a really short runway, and I can't seem to do anything about that. So if we take a look at Neofly, you can see that it's CDY3, and that gave me chills as soon as I saw that it was CDY3. And if you have a mission already, it won't let you switch. So that is a problem. Yep. I can't see if I click bring this aircraft to pilot position. Well, my position is still not anywhere but CDY3, but it said plane cannot be transferred with jobs. So, yep, I'm stuck with it, and I've decided to see if I can take off from this short runway. Right now, we have to carry the coffee that I've got, and also I have a deadline for loading it. That's why I'm starting immediately, even though it's pretty late, and if I try to go across the Atlantic, it'll be in the wee hours. 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or something like that, which is not great for landing, and actually I might change the time so that it's more convenient for that. Alright, but first of all I need to see if I can take off from the place. I've backed up the save just in case, but let's find out. 3,000 feet. Okay, that's the right amount of cargo. I can probably diminish some of the fuel. Oh well, but Neofly is in control of that. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Okay, come on baby. There's a tree right there.
Pilot from dispatch. Fly safe.
Okay, I think we managed to clear it. Oh, there's some additional sounds. I think it's a mod that I've got that I need to turn off. Well, at least I can take off, but now I've got a long flight. 3,000 feet. Take off with a full fuel load is not bad. Just sort of proud of it. It's a good plane. Let me see. Aha, yeah, okay. It was FS Realistic doing that noise. I'll have to fine-tune it. But we're in business. Unfortunately, this does mean that I have to stay up till 2 a.m. Assuming normal flight times. My fuel flow indicators don't seem to be working here. That's a worry. I mean, Flight Sim 2024 does look better. The clouds definitely look better. But If I can't make the flight in there without it crashing, I can't make the flight in there without it crashing. I'm not using Beyond ATC this time because I don't expect much communication across the Atlantic anyway. I would have liked to have the English voices when we reached Britain, but well, we'll get to that on the next flights, I suppose. But why is the fuel flow indicator not working, though? Well, we've got some jostling here. Really hasn't cared about carburetor temp at all. But then I also can't see my fuel flow, which is important for a flight across the Atlantic. The engine stress visualizer is a lot less fussy than I remember it, or than it is in Flight Sim 2024 as well. I need carb heat because, like, it's, I mean, I'm looking at the dial, it definitely needs carb heat. I don't know what it's up to. Maybe it needs an update. The plane, I mean. Okay, it definitely needs more carburetor. It looks like I can't trust the pad. The icing fluid up there, anti-icing fluid, is not reading the same. Oh, now it's reading something with the carburetor temp. Not reading the same amount as we have on the pad here. Great. Okay, fine. Alright, altitude control is on, and let me see what kind of speed I get. What's the fate? Right now I don't see much wind helping out, which is odd. I question the real world weather. At least in Flight Sim 2024 I got some wind helping me around here. Ought to. The infamous westerlies. No luck right now. The engines sure do act differently here than in Flight Sim 2024, I'll tell you that. Alright, progress report. We are a little over 1,000 nautical miles away from the coast of Ireland, and altogether 1,380 nautical miles away from our destination. And we're looking like this. It's a bit gusty at the moment, and we're chugging along at around 300 knots ground speed. Sometimes the clouds creep up on me. Right now they are as you see them. I have about 20,000 pounds of fuel remaining. Well, okay, 22,000 pounds of fuel remaining. And as usual, the alternate tanks are imbalanced. I hope that the crossfeed works around here, but if it doesn't, we should be able to survive this flight at least. Yeah, the plane certainly has more range than this flight required, which is about 2,000 nautical miles. Though I am pushing the engine quite a lot in order to go faster, because I don't want to take that much time. I'm contemplating just landing in Ireland first. It is only a matter of another hour to an hour and a half to get to our destination, Cambridge EGSC, but that will be quite late. It depends on how late it is, but I think maybe landing in Ireland would be safer, and then tomorrow I'll pick up the last little bit when I'm more fully awake. So that is a thought. Anyway, this is how things are going right now. A little bit wobbly, but progressing across the Atlantic. Not quite halfway right now, but past a third, let's say. Alright, here we are, approaching the coast of Ireland, and I will land at Ireland first, at Knock. EIKN. Seems like a good place. 7,546 foot runway. And temporarily take a break to sleep before proceeding on to Cambridge. It seems prudent. It's really only a little bit more than an hour to our actual destination, EGSC, but, well, it's no good trying to land when I'm extra tired. Somewhat tired is probably better. So we're about 50 nautical miles away from EIKN, and I'm going to start descent. It says knock, but it's Connaught. Enable ignoring weather. Uh-oh. If I have to enable ignoring weather, that's a bad sign for the weather. Alright, just sort of making turns in order to give myself some time to slow down here. But that is an ominous cloud. Not a particularly well-formed cloud here. I definitely like the clouds better in Flight Sim 2024. Don't tell me I'm gonna need to go for an alternate airport. Maybe I should just gone straight for Cambridge. It's gotta be like this. Oh yeah, it's hard to see things. If you say so. I can't bring up the ATC window. Come on, ATC window. At least there's a nice headwind to slow me down. The ATC window isn't popping up. I can't see a thing. Oh, there I see. Okay. Wow. Yeah, this is very rough. Oh boy. Yep, it's gotta be just like St. John's.
Nice landing, pilot.
Nice landing. See? Totally not inadvisable at all.
Transporter from dispatch. Clear the runway and taxi to parking.
Okay, I'm gonna park right here. Alright, it is the next morning here in Ireland at Connaught, and I am going to try to communicate with Beyond ATC to get clearance to start up here. Connaught ground, this is Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India requesting push and start.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, Connaught ground, pushback approved. Face south.
Face south, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India.
You're good to go.
Alright,
Contact
all the
tower
engines
for
are on.
clearance.
So far in the Neofly career, I haven't really had airports that had pushback, generally speaking. We've been operating in small airports, that's why I haven't actually bothered with pushback. But maybe this time I should have. Nope, I can make it. Still not sure if the fuel flow gauges are working. They don't work this flight. It's some weird thing between the plane and the sim now. They used to work. Connaught Tower, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, requesting departure.
Upper Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, Connaught Tower, wind 125 at 12, fly runway heading, runway 08, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 08, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India. Okay, and we're
Transporter,
off.
good flight.
Upper Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, contact Shannon
God,
Control
why does he have these
132.15.
R's, extra R's in there for some reason?
Shannon Control, Easy 82 Mike Romeo, flight level 281.
There's the accent I was expecting.
Easy 82 Mike Romeo, Shannon Control, identified, continue climb to flight level 340.
Continue climb to flight level 340, Easy 82 Mike Romeo.
Alright, there we are. The DC-6 finally on the other side of the Atlantic, and now head to its destination where it will deliver coffee.
Speedbird 826 Quebec, Shannon Control, radar contact.
The actual ATC voice around here is dubious, to be honest.
Speedbird 826 Quebec, contact Dublin approach 118.5.
Well, I'm currently passing over Birmingham.
Speedbird 6 November Charlie Heavy.
Can you tell?
London Control, ident November Charlie Heavy.
Somewhere down there. Anyway, I should be descending soon.
Lufthansa 2 November Echo.
Hopefully
Flight present
ATC is
heading,
not too
descend
busy.
5,000 feet. Upper Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, contact Cambridge approach 120.-65.
Contacting Cambridge approach 120.965, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India. Cambridge approach is Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India at 12,000 feet, descending to 7,000 feet. Cambridge Tower is Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India at 6,000 feet, preparing to land at runway 5.
Upper Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, Cambridge Tower, wind 140 at 6, runway 05 cleared to land.
Oh, that's a better accent. Cleared to land, runway 5, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India. Well, I sure hope what I'm seeing there is the runway. Well, it's more of a crosswind right now. Okay, coming into Cambridge. .14-knot crosswind. Okay.
That wasn't the softest landing I've
It
seen.
felt soft. Well, for the time being, I think stopping right here for a quick offloading of cargo is the best idea. Alright, we have finally arrived. Let's see the glorious moment when it recognizes I've finished the flight. I'm at $500,000 right now. Experience is 22,407. I think I already got the experience points though.
Cargo unloaded and checked. It is always a
Yeah,
pleasure
I got
to
an
work
extra
with you.
50, but I think I already got some for landing. It gave me a total flight XP reward of 216.
Let's get out of here.
Well, 2.5 million now. I guess I should repay this loan, just finish that off. Alright, no more loans there. 2 million in the bank, and Europe time. So, yep. From here on, I will be flying in Europe for a bit. Oh, Beyond ATC crashed. Okay. I was trying to close it anyway. So yes, that is the situation. And with that, having crossed the Atlantic and the plane currently in the dark, I'll say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do press like. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. And I'll see you next time.